I was born on the Dublin street where the loyal drums the beat, and those loving English feet, they walked all over us. And every single night when me dad would come home tight, he'd invite the neighbours out with his chorus. Come out, you black and tans, come out and fight me like a man. Show your wife how you won medals down in Flanders. Tell her how the IRA made you run like hell away from the green and lovely lanes of Killishandra. Come, let us hear you tell how you slandered great Parnell when you thought him well and truly persecuted. Where are the sneers and jeers that you loudly let us hear when our leaders of 16 were executed? Come out, you black and tans, come out and fight me like a man. Show your wife how you won medals down in Flanders. Tell her how the IRA made you run like hell away from the green and lovely lanes of Killishandra. Come tell us how you slew them old Arabs 2 by 2. Like the Zulus, they had spears and bow and arrows. How bravely you faced one with your 16-pounder gun, and you frightened them damn natives to the marrow. Come out, you black and tans, come out and fight me like a man. Show your wife how you won medals down in Flanders. Tell her how the IRA made you run like hell away from the green and lovely lanes of Killishandra. Now the time is coming fast, and I think them days are here when each English Johnny and he'll run before us. And if there be a need, then our kids will say Godspeed with the verse or two of singing this fine chorus. Come out, you black and tans, come out and fight me like a man. Show your wife how you won medals down in Flanders. Tell her how the IRA made you run like hell away from the green and lovely lanes of Killishandra.
Maggie, hey Maggie, hey, hey Maggie, can't you bring your soldiers home? I was 17, signing on the brew. Hey Maggie, Maggie, get us out of here. So I joined the army, nothing else to do. Hey Maggie, Maggie, get us out of here. They said I'd learn a trade and get good pay. Hey Maggie, Maggie, get us out of here. Now I'm dodging the bullets of the IRA. Hey Maggie, Maggie, get us out of here. On patrol in Coal Island or West Belfast. Hey Maggie, Maggie, get us out of here. Every step you take could be your last. Hey Maggie, Maggie, get us out of here. Oh Maggie, hey Maggie, hey, hey Maggie, Thatcher, bring your soldiers home. Oh Maggie, hey Maggie, hey, hey Maggie, Thatcher, bring your soldiers home. It's 5, 10, 15, 20 years. Blow up the bloody border, get us out of here. It's 5, 10, 15, 20 years. Blow up the bloody border, get us out of here. Down in Fermanagh we can't show our face. Hey Maggie, Maggie, get us out of here. They just drive up in a lorry and blow up our base. Hey Maggie, Maggie, get us out of here. If you're shot up in Kappa, it puzzles me. Hey Maggie, Maggie, get us out of here. How you end up in a car crash in Germany. Hey Maggie, Maggie, get us out of here. Run by Clopper and by Oma, I don't mean to fuss. cheaper in a chopper than a bloody bus. Hey, Maggie, Maggie, get us out of here. Oh, Maggie, hey, Maggie. Hey, hey, Maggie, Thatcher, bring your soldiers home. Oh, Maggie, hey, Maggie. Hey, hey, Maggie, Thatcher, bring your soldiers home. It's 5, 10, 15, 20 years. Blow up the bloody border, get us out of here. It's 5, 10, 15, 20 years. Blow up the bloody border, get us out of here. East and West Germany will soon be won. Hey, Maggie, Maggie, get us out of here. Won't you listen to the people, their day has come. Hey, Maggie, Maggie, get us out of here. And Nelson Mandela has his liberty. Hey, Maggie, Maggie, get us out of here. Soon we'll be talking to the provost like the ANC. Hey, Maggie, Maggie, get us out of here. Oh, we have no reason left to stay. Hey, Maggie, Maggie, get us out of here. For we're never gonna beat the IRA. Hey, Maggie, Maggie, get us out of here. Oh, Maggie, hey, Maggie. Hey, hey, Maggie, Thatcher, bring your soldiers home. Oh, Maggie, hey, Maggie. Hey, hey, Maggie, Thatcher, bring your soldiers home. It's 5, 10, 15, 20 years. Blow up the bloody border, get us out of here. It's 5, 10, 15, 20 years. Blow up the bloody border, get us out of here. Oh, Maggie, hey, Maggie. Hey, hey, Maggie Thatcher, bring your soldiers home. Hey, Maggie Thatcher, bring your soldiers home. Hey, Maggie Thatcher, bring your soldiers home. Hey, Maggie Thatcher.
So auf Wiedersehen across my land. Farewell, Carrickmore. I've seen enough of Ireland, boys, and I won't be back for more. No, I won't be back for more. The recruiting sergeant, he told me, son, the army life is fine, but he did not mention mortar bombs or bloody claymore mines. So auf Wiedersehen across my land. Farewell, Carrickmore. I've seen enough of Ireland, boys, and I won't be back for more. No, I won't be back for more. He told me of the German girls and the discos every night. But the only crack in South Ava comes from an Armalite. So auf Wiedersehen across my land. Farewell, Carrickmore. I've seen enough of Ireland, boys, and I won't be back for more. No, I won't be back for more. So farewell at last to West Belfast, to the markets and the falls. I quickly got the message there. It was written on the walls. So auf Wiedersehen across my land. Farewell, Carrickmore. I've seen enough of Ireland, boys, and I won't be back for more. No, I won't be back for more. So come all you young lads, though in England you may be, signing on the brew. Just stay well away from the IRA, and they won't been so long a sacrifice. Chucky our day will come, a glorious day for Ireland's fighting sons. Our day will come, we will be free. Chucky our Lord and liberty. And those at home with her today are full of hate. Someone must pay for those held down by unjust laws, because they love our freedom's cause. Chucky our day will come, a glorious day for Ireland's fighting son. Our day will come, we will be free. Chucky our Lord and liberty. Chucky our Lord and liberty.
You know, when you get old in life, things get taken from you. I mean, that's part of life. But you only learn that when you start losing stuff. You find out life's this game of inches. So is football. Because in either game, life or football, the margin for error is so small. I mean, 1/2 a step too late or too early, and you don't quite make it. 1/2 second too slow, too fast, you don't quite catch it. The inches we need are everywhere around us. They're in every break of the game, every minute, every second. On this team, we fight for that inch. On this team, we tear ourselves and everyone else around us to pieces for that inch. We claw with our fingernails for that inch. Because we know when we add up all those inches, that's gonna make the fucking difference between winning and losing. Between living and dying. I'll tell you this, in any fight, it's the guy who's willing to die who's gonna win that inch. And I know if I'm gonna have any life anymore, it's because I'm still willing to fight and die for that inch. Because that's what living is. The 6 inches in front of your face. Now I can't make you do it. You gotta look at the guy next to you. Look into his eyes. Now I think you're gonna see a guy who will go that inch with you. You're gonna see a guy who will sacrifice himself for this team because he knows when it comes down to it, you're gonna do the same for him. That's a team, gentlemen. And either we heal now as a team, or we will die as individuals. That's football, guys. That's all it is. Now, what are you gonna do?
Dedicated once again, folks, to those who give their lives in hunger strike. The 10 brave men. cloud of smoke came over Belfast. Another man had died, and I watched them shock and disbelief as grown men stood and cried. But their tears of anger soon turned to tears of pride as they realized the sacrifice of the 10 brave men who have died. 10 brave men, those 10 brave men. God in Ireland, don't forget those 10 brave men, 10 brave men. Stones and bottles and pimpins announced the death of each brave man. Joe McDonnell, Francis Hughes, and MP Bobby Sands. Women came out together and they knelt down side by side and prayed, God in Ireland, don't forget the 10 brave men who have died. 10 brave men, those 10 brave men. God in Ireland, don't forget those 10 brave men. 10 brave men, those 10 brave men. God in Ireland, don't forget those 10 brave men, 10 brave men. Thank you.
Earl Duncan Ferguson's a man of great renown. He played against the teddy bears in the Road Dundee town. Now Walter was defiant. He signed the
chimneys through the little seaside town strives the east wind like a dragon, strewing leaves all ragged brown. Winter planting icicles along that barren shore. But the Punch and Judy man is gone forever. Mr. Punch and Judy man, please bring back my childhood land of summer. In the meadow by the river, where the oak and willows stand, silver mist comes creeping down to lullaby our sleeping land. Through the bare and blackened branches, swallows fly all morn. But the Punch and Judy man is gone forever. Mr. Punch and Judy man, please bring back my childhood land of summer. Slot machines and penny arcades jingle jangle on the pier. Gone the sound of children laughing, fading with the dying year. Through the little town he wanders in the misty morning haze. But the Punch and Judy man is gone forever. Mr. Punch and Judy man, please bring back my childhood land of summer. Punchinello, Punchinello, where have you and Judy gone? Gone to join the swelling ranks of things that they look back upon. Memories can conjure up those dreams of yesterday. But the Punch and Judy man is gone forever. Mr. Punch and Judy man, please bring back my childhood land of summer. Mr. Punch and Judy man, please bring back my childhood land of summer.
Oh, I'm all welfare state Wayne, we live on the bottom flare, but we are not allowed to even live there anymore. They say we have too many rooms in our social rented flat. We've an 8 by 10 foot box room where you can't swing a cat, but you can't have a spare room in a pokey console flat. Ian Duncan, Smith and Co are putting an end to that. They say live in a smaller house, they say that is their plan, when the odds against you finding one are 99 to 1. Oh no, my auntie's in a wheelchair, but these Tories dinna care. They say they have a deficit, she has to pay her share. 60 quid a month they'll take, then leave her to her fate. Well, skiing millionaires a tax cut, cause they say they're due a break. But you can't have a spare room in a pokey console flat. Oh, Ian Duncan, Smith and Co, they're putting end to that. Oh, they say live in a smaller house, they say that is their plan, when the odds against you finding one is 99 to 1. Oh no, that Buckingham Palace looks a pretty roomy gaff, but the lodger there get benefits at rates that make me laugh. A civil list plus tax gears near £100 million, and a dozen other mansions lying empty all year round. But you can't have a spare room in a pokey console flat. Ian Duncan, Smith and Co. put an end to that. Oh, they say live in a smaller house, they say that is the plan. When the odds against you finding one is 99 to 1. Those MPs down in London, they must think that we're all dense, with our second home apartments where the public pays the rent. They even get a food allowance, 200 quid a week, but they say that we're the scroungers as their arse up in their cheeks. Oh, you can't have a spare room in a pokey console flat. Ian Duncan, Smith and Co. put an end to that. Oh, they say live in a smaller house, they say that it's the plan. When the odds against you finding one is 99 to 1. Oh, we're from the Federation and we're gonna have our say. The bedroom tax it has to go and we ain't gonna pay. Oh, we're gonna march through George's Square to demand our civil rights, like nay, Mayor, Tories and that Liberal shite. Oh yeah, can't he have a spare room in a pokey console flat? Oh, Ian Duncan, Smith and Co. they're putting into that. Oh, they say live in a smaller house, they say that is the plan. When the odds against you finding one is 99 to 1. Oh, you can't have a spare room in a pokey console flat. Oh, Ian Duncan, Smith and Co. are putting into that. Oh, they say live in a smaller house, they say that is the plan. When the odds against you finding one is 99 to 1.
joined the movement when he was 17, with a burning passion for justice. He was young, bold and keen. He raised his gun for Ireland against the forces of the crown. He served his time in a portly cell, then returned to Dublin town. Relentless in his goals, on the move both day and night to help those who suffer. Alan never ceased to fight. Unshaken by the media, unbroken, always strong, defiance ever in his eyes to right his country's wrongs. He thought his death would break us or make us go away. No, our fight has just begun. We'll make those cowards pay. In his name we are united, we're stronger than before. Dignified and proud, we felt to settle up the score. Throughout the streets of Dublin, he was feared by the tongues. For Alan never thought twice when he spied them dealing drugs. Threatened by the gangsters, he refused to hide away, for he would not be bullied. In the open he would stay. On a quiet Monday afternoon, Alan was attacked when a cowardly gunman sneaked along and shot him in the back. When he fell and hit the ground, his killer did not retreat. He riddled our brave comrade. He lay lifeless on the street. You thought his death would break us, would make us go away. No, our fight has just begun. Make those cowards pay. His name we are united, we're stronger than before. Dignified and proud, felt to settle up the score. Harassed by the special branch, they never gave him peace. And where were they that Monday when his young life did cease? We vowed to carry on his work, we'll follow in his lead. We'll find out where those gangsters lurk, we'll avenge their cowardly deed. To his friends, he was a gentleman, he was always around. His smile as bright as the sun, he would never let you down. There will never
internalized you, selfless volunteer. You gave your life for others. You always showed no fear. What a brave IRA soldier, you had a heart of gold. We will never forget you, or let your brave deeds go untold.
Has just begun. We'll make those cowards pay. In His name we are united. We're stronger than before. Dignified and proud, about to settle up the score. You're gone, oh, you're gone. You live on in our
I sing the song of the colony. How many years and you still were not free, and your mother cries, and you ask God why. Greed is the knife and the scars run deep. How many races with much reason to weep, and your children cry. Oh, you ask God why. Annie, she came from Dunlavin town. The TB came and killed her family all around. Population boom, 11 in 2 rooms. Katie, she came from downtown 10th Street. 10 in a bed on no shoes on their feet. 1916 came. They played the Patriot game. Freddie came from the Ivy Flats, tenement slums and infested with rats, sleeping on damp straw. Try not to break their law. Thomas, he came from Kilmaine in Mayo. Semi-starvation was the only life you'd know, in a 2-room shack. Then jailed and let her frack. I sang the song of the colony. How many years and you still were not free, and your mother cries. Oh, you ask God why. Greed is the knife and the scars run deep. How many races with much reason to weep, and your children cry. Oh, you ask God why. I look to the east, I look to the west, to the north and the south, and I'm not too impressed. Time after time after crime, they raped, robbed, pillaged, enslaved and murdered. Well, Jesus Christ was their God, and they done it in His name, so He could take the blame if it's not all a game. With Bible in one hand and the sword in the other, They came to purify my land of my Gaelic Irish mothers and fathers and sisters and brothers, with our own ancient customs, laws, music, art, way of life and culture, tribal in structure. We had a civilization when they were still Neanderthal nations, and we suffer with the Native American, the Indian in Asia, Aboriginal Australia, the African people with their history so deep, and our children still weep and our lives are still cheap. You came from Germany, from France, from England and from Spain, from Belgium, Holland, Portugal. You're all done much the same. You took what was not yours. You went against your own Bible. You broke your own laws just to outdo the rival. But did you ever apologize for the hundreds of millions of lives you destroyed and terrorized that you never realized? Did you never feel shame for what was done in your country's name, and find out who's to blame and why they were so inhumane? And still they teach you in your school about those glorious days of rule, how it's your destiny to be superior to me. But if you've any kind of mind, you'll see that all humankind are the children of this earth, and your hate for them will chew you up and spit you out. Hold the key.
Most of the songs that I sing are Irish, but there's I suppose there's an exception to every rule. A song written by a marvellous American folk songwriter called Deportees, so I'd like to do it, written by the late great Woody Guthrie. The crops are all in, the peaches are gathered, oranges packed in their creosote bins. They're flying them back to the Mexican border. 'Twill take all their money to get back again. So farewell to my friends, goodbye Rosalita, adios mis amigos. Here's the same Maria, you won't have a name when you fly the big aeroplane. All they will call you will be deportees. The sky plane could fire over Los Gables Canyon. The fireball lit up and it shook the hills round. Oh, whoever's friends who were scattered like dry leaves, the radio said they were just deportees. So farewell to my friends, goodbye Rosalita, adios mis amigos. Is the same Maria, you won't have a name when you fly the big aeroplane. All they will call you will be deportees. Is this the best way to till our good orchards? Is this the best way we can grow our good fruit? To lie on the ground and to rot neath the topsoil and never know no name except deportees. So farewell to my friends, goodbye Rosalita, adios mis amigos. Is the same Maria, you won't have a name when you fly the big airplane. All they will call you will be deportees. Some of us were illegal and some were not wanted. Our work contract's finished and we've got to move on. It's 600 miles to the Mexican border. They chase us like rustlers, like outlaws, like thieves. So farewell to my friends, goodbye Rosalita, adios mis amigos. Is the same Maria, you won't have a name when you fly the big airplane. All they will call you will be deportees. Thank you.
So take it down from the mast, Irish traitors. It's the flag we Republicans claim. It can never belong to Free Staters. You have brought on it nothing but shame. So leave it to those who are willing to uphold it in war and in peace. The men who intend to do killing until England's tyranny cease. So take it down from the mast, Irish traitors. It's the flag we Republicans claim. It can never belong to Free Staters. You have brought on it nothing but shame. Well, you murdered young brave Liam and Rory. You butchered young Richard and Joe. Your hand with that blood is still gory from doing the work of the foe. So take it down from the masked Irish traitors. It's the flag we Republicans claim. It can never belong to Free Staters. You have brought on it nothing but shame. Armoured cars and tanks and guns came to take away our sons. Every man must stand behind the men behind the wire. Armoured cars and tanks and guns came to take away our sons. Every man must stand behind the men behind the wire. Through the little streets of Belfast in the dark of early morn, British soldiers came marauding, wrecking little homes with scorn. Heedless of crying children, dragging fathers from the beds, beaten sons while helpless mothers watched the blood pour from their heads. Armoured cars and tanks and guns came to take away our sons. Every man must stand behind the men behind the wire. Proud will march behind our banner, firm will stand behind our men. We will have them free to help us build the nation once again. On the people step together, proudly, firmly on their way. Never fear and never falter till the boys come home to stay. Armoured cars and tanks and guns came to take away our sons. Every man must stand behind the men behind the wire. Armoured cars and tanks and guns came to take away our sons. Every man must stand behind the men behind the wire. In Ireland's fight for freedom, boys, the North has played its part. The Freedom's Day has still to done. We've never yet lost heart. We'll fight it out until the end. We'll fight for we cannot fail. We know we'll win, although they have our lads in Crumlin jail. Keep on the fight, you volunteers, for God is on our side. No jail can break our brave young men, no prison damp their pride. For England knows and England fears the famous Northern Gale. And that's another reason why they keep our lads in Crumlin jail. For England knows and England fears the famous Northern Gale. And that's another reason why we'll free our lads in Crumlin jail.
gather in the chapel here in old Kilmainham jail. I think about these past few weeks. Oh, will they say we failed from our school days? They have told us we must yearn for liberty. Yet all I want in this dark place is to have you here with me. Oh, Grace, just hold me in your arms and let this moment linger. They'll take me out at dawn and I will die. With all my love I place this wedding ring upon your finger. There won't be time to share our love, for we must say goodbye. Now I know it's hard for you, my love, to ever understand the love I bear for these great men, my love for this dear land. But when Padraig called me to his side down in the GPO, I had to leave my own sick bed. To him I had to go. Oh, Grace, just hold me in your arms and let this moment linger. They'll take me out at dawn and I will die. With all my love I place this wedding ring upon your finger. There won't be time to share our love, for we must say goodbye. Now as the dawn is breaking, my heart it's breaking too. On this May morn as I walk out, my thoughts will be of you. I'll write some words upon the wall so everyone will know I love so much that I could see his blood upon the rose. Oh, Grace, just hold me in your arms and let this moment linger. They'll take me out at dawn and I will die. With all my love I place this wedding ring upon your finger. There won't be time to share our love, for we must say goodbye.
Tom. Black or white, rich or poor, it doesn't matter where you're from. We're all away with the fairies when we're living on planet Tom. When he gigs with the band, he always seems to arrive when all the work is done. With 3 whistles in his pockets and his trouser flies undone. You'll never change a thing, he'll always be the same. It doesn't matter what you say, it never ceases to amaze us all how he makes it through the day. Come on in, come on in, come and join the fun. You don't need to know what day it is when you're living on planet Tom. Black or white, rich or poor, it doesn't matter where you're from. We're all away with the fairies when we're living on planet Tom. Planet Tom, planet Tom, planet Tom, planet Tom, planet Tom, planet Tom, spaced out and having fun. Planet Tom, planet Tom, planet Tom, planet Tom, planet Tom, planet Tom, spaced out and having fun. Come on in, come on in, come and join the fun. You don't need to know what day it is when you're living on planet Tom. Black or white, rich or poor, it doesn't matter where you're from. We're all away with the fairies when we're living on planet Tom.
Thank you very much.
It was in the year of 88 in the lovely month of June, when the gadflies were swarming and dogs howling at the moon. On heat, on the front here. How it rose, 3 pigeon sandwiches for Stuttgart we began. Joxer packed his German phrase book and jump leads for the van. Oh, well, some of the lads had never been away from home before. It was the first time Whacker put his foot outside of Inchicore. And before we left for Europe, we knew we'd need a plan. So we all agreed that Joxer was the man to drive the van. In Germany, the Autobahn, 'twas like the Long Mile Road. There was every make of car and van, all carrying the full load. 4 Transits and Hiaces and an old Bedford from Tralee, with the engine overheating from long haul and duty free. Well, there was fans from Ballyfermot, Ballybuck and Ballymun, on the journey of a lifetime, and a crack was 91. Well, Joxer met a German's daughter on the banks of the River Rhine, and he told her she'd be welcome in Ballyfermot any time. A big falscher road, Fräulein. And as soon as we found Stuttgart, we got the wagons in a ring.
Sean Og got out the banjo and Peter played the mandolin. Oh, there was fans there from everywhere attracted by the sounds. At the first flag you're in Europe and Joxer passed the flagging round. But the session, it ended when we'd finished all the stout. The air mattresses inflated and the sleeping bags rolled out. As one by one we fell asleep, Joxer had a dream. He dreamt himself and Jack Charlton sat down to pick the team. Joxer dreamt they both agreed and Packy Bonner stirred away, and that Moore and Whelan and McGraw were certainly to play. But tempers they began to rise, patience weren't in. Jack wanted Cascarino, but Joxer wanted Quinn. And the dream turned into a nightmare. Joxer stuck the head in Jack, who wanted to bring Johnny Giles and him and Dunphy back. Oh, well, the cock crew in the morning, it crew but loud and shrill, and Joxer woke up in his sleeping bag many miles from Arbor Hill. And next morning, none of the experts gave us the slightest chance. They said that the English team would lead us on a merry dance. Oh, with their Union Jacks, all them English fans for victory they were set, until Ray Houghton got the ball and he stuck it in the net. Hey! Thank you. Lovely. What happened next is history, brought tears to many eyes. Oh, that day will be the highlight of many people's lives. Well, Joxer climbed right over the top, and the last time he was seen was arm in arm with Jack Charlton singing Revenge for Skibbereen. And a whacker's back in Inchicore, he's living with his mam. And Jack Charlton has been proclaimed an honorary Irishman. Hey, listen, do you remember the German's daughter and the banks of the River Rhine? Lord Jesus, didn't she show up in Ballyfermot last week? Thank you very much, everybody. I'll see you again soon. God bless.
What you gonna do? 3, 4, hardcore.
announcers! This is an announcement. Please refrain from not smoking. The question is, what is the question? Yeah, here we go. All right, big up the crew. Can I have a light, please?
We are paging Mr. Baxter, Mr. Jordan, and Mr. Simon to proceed to boarding gate 38 immediately.
Encore, hardcore, rock you down to the floor. Pussy Sawyer on the border. Jumper, jumper, under order. Encore, hardcore, rock you down to the floor. Pussy Sawyer on the border. Jumper, jumper, under order. Every minute, every hour, got the power. Take a shower, brand style, screaming on, wicked and tough. Encore, hardcore, rock you down to the floor. Pussy Sawyer on the border. Jumper, jumper, under order. Every minute, every hour, got the power. Take a shower, brand style, screaming on, wicked and tough. Right now, say Lord have mercy.
I got the money, I got the place. You got the figure, you got the face. Let's get together and jumping all over the world.
Sing it.
I got the music, I got the lights. You got the figure, full of your light. Let's get together and jumping all over the world.
Let me hear ya.
I got positions, I got the name. You got the power to drive me insane. Let's get together, we're jumping all over the world.
Everybody.
I got the money, I got the place. You got the figure, you got the face. Let's get together, we're jumping all over the world.
All together now. Hardcore, rock you down to the floor like a train on twisted track. See you down in one night tanks. Jumper, jumper, under order, jumping up, right in the corner, coming rock, horseman, wicked and tough. Hardcore, rock you down to the floor like a train on twisted track. See you down in one night tanks. Jumper, jumper, under order, jumping up, right in the corner, coming rock, horseman, wicked and tough. From England and Ireland to Scotland. India, Russia, Australia, from the USA to Africa and Iceland, all over Europe, and back to Germany once again.
I got the money, I got the place. You got the figure, you got the face. Let's get together and jumping all over the world.
Together,
I got positions, I got the name. You got the power to drive me insane. Let's get together, we're jumping all over the world.
everybody now, here we go. And now all the ladies to the VIP.
Oh, roll the rattling ball.
bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog and the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog and the bog down in the valley, oh. In that bog there was a tree, a red tree, rattling tree in the bog and the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog and the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog and the bog down in the valley, oh. On that tree there was a branch, a red branch, a rattling branch on the tree in the bog and the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog and the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog and the bog down in the valley, oh. Along that branch there was a twig, red twig, a rattling twig on the branch on the tree in the bog and the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog and the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog and the bog down in the valley, oh. Along that twig there was a nest, red nest, a rattling nest on the twig and the twig on the branch on the tree in the bog and the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog and the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog and the bog down in the valley, oh. Well, in that nest there was an egg, a rare egg, a rattling egg, an egg and a nest on the twig and the twig on the branch on the tree in the bog and the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog and the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog and the bog down in the valley, oh. Well, in that egg there was a bird, a rare bird, a rattling bird, a bird in the egg and the nest on the twig and the twig on the branch on the tree in the bog and the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog and the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog and the bog down in the valley, oh. Well, on that bird there was a feather, a red feather, a rattling feather on the bird and the egg and the nest and the twig on the branch on the tree in the bog and the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog and the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog and the bog down in the valley, oh. Along that feather there was a flea, a red flea, a rattling flea on the feather on the bird and the bed and the egg and the nest and the twig on the branch on the tree in the bog and the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog and the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog and the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog and the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog and the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog and the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog and the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog and the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog and the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog and the bog down in the valley, oh.
Smoking marijuana and getting off my head. Playing on the Xbox and never going to bed. Oh, these are the days of Shimmy Shed. Down the road in Down Green, that's where we all would play. Playing football on the rec, that's how we'd spend our day. And then at night, when everything was quiet, dark and dead, we'd make our way to Debbie's house, a place called Shimmy Shed. Oh, the days of Shimmy Shed, oh, the days of Shimmy Shed. Smoking marijuana and getting off my head. Playing on the Xbox and never going to bed. Oh, these are the days of Shimmy Shed. Road and right to Rectory Lane, left up to the Bluebell and then straight on again, past the Holy Trinity Church where people sometimes wed, and left on down Old Green Estate, that's where you find the Shimmy Shed. Oh, the days of Shimmy Shed, oh, the days of Shimmy Shed.
sail from the sweet Gulf of Cork. We were sailing away with a canoe of bricks for the Grand City Hall in New York. Was a wonderful craft, she was ripped fore and aft, and know how the wild winds blow. She stood several blasts, she had 27 masts, and they called her the Irish Rover. We had 1 million bags of the best Sligo rags, we had 2 million barrels of bones, we had 3 million sides of our blind horses' hides, we had 4 million barrels of bones, we had 5 million hogs and 6 million dogs, and 7 million barrels of porter. We had 8 million bales of old nanny goat sails in the whole of the Irish Rover. There was Barney McGee from the banks of the lake, there was Hogan from County Tyrone, there was Johnny McGurk who was scared stiff of work, and the man from Westmeath, Paul Malone. There was Slugger O'Toole who was drunk as a rule, and fighting Bill Tracy from Dover. And your man, if you can, from the banks of the Bann, was the skipper on the Irish Rover. We had sailed 7 years when the measles broke out, and the ship lost its way in the fog. And that whale of a crew was reduced down to 2, just myself and the captain's old dog. Well, the ship struck a rock, oh Lord, what a shock. The bulkhead was turned right over, turned 9 times around, and the poor old dog was drowned. I'm the last of the Irish Rover. Shimmy shed, smoking marijuana and getting off my head, playing on the Xbox and never going to bed. Oh, these are the days, all the days of Shimmy shed. Down the road in Down Green, that's where we all would play, playing football on the rec, that's how we'd spend our day. And then at night, when everything was quiet, dark and dead, we'd make our way to Debbie's house, a place called Shimmy Shed. Oh, the days of Shimmy Shed, oh, the days of Shimmy Shed, smoking marijuana and getting off my head, playing on the Xbox and never going to bed. Oh, these are the days, oh, the days of Shimmy Shed. Road and right to Rectory Lane, left up to the Bluebell and then straight on again, past the Holy Trinity Church where people sometimes wed, and left on down All Green Estate the days of Shimmy Shed, oh the days of Shimmy Shed, smoking marijuana and getting up my head, playing on the Xbox and never going to bed. All these are the days of Shimmy Shed. Older and memories linger on, and friendships made forevermore. The Shimmy Shed is gone. Oh, the days of Shimmy Shed, oh, the days of Shimmy Shed, smoking marijuana and getting off our head, playing on the Xbox and never going to bed. Oh, these are the days of Shimmy Shed. Oh, the days of Shimmy Shed, oh, the days of Shimmy Shed, smoking marijuana and getting off our head, playing on the Xbox and never going to bed. All these are the days of Shimmy Shed.
And
belted out from Glasgow town, from London and from County Down, Cork, New York and Dublin, from Boston and Chicago. We all got on the aeroplanes and all Italia's greatest names landed up in Portugal to take on Glasgow Celtic. Everything was going to plan when Glasgow Celtic beat Town Milan. It'd been on the 25th of May, the kids all had a holiday. The sun was shining down and all the windows they were open. Some listened on the radio, some watched the famous TV show, and everyone was praying we'd be champions of Europe. We sang throughout the land when Glasgow Celtic beat Town Milan. Celtic went out to attack, but soon got caught out at the back. Up stepped big Mazzola to slot away a penalty. Celtic rallied to the call, but Sarty coped well with the ball. And Inter were so fortunate to be one up at half-time. They said catch us if you can when Glasgow Celtic beat Town Milan. The second half got underway, the Celts put on a great display of attacking football that made Inter run for cover. Campbell brought us level and the cup was surely settled when a shot from Bobby Murtaugh was deflected in by Chalmers. Now the scoreline read 2-1 when Glasgow Celtic beat Town Milan. We all went out to celebrate, the bus came down the Gallagate, then on to Celtic Park to hail a lorry load of heroes. The European Cup displayed, the Celts they gave a victory wave, and everyone was singing, we're the champions of Europe, and Jock Stein is the man when Glasgow Celtic beat Town Milan. When Glasgow Celtic beat Town Milan. When Glasgow Celtic beat Town Milan. 2-1.
Oh, Hamden in the sun, Celtic 7 and Rangers 1. All my days I will sing in praise of the Celtic team that played that day. Sammy Wilson put Celtic 1 up in the final of the Scottish League Cup, and it was only Neely Mohan's due when he nipped in and he made it too.
Oh, Hamden in the sun, Celtic 7 and Rangers 1. All my days I will sing in praise of the Celtic team that played that day.
Geordie Neville was all at sea, he couldn't stop McPhail from making it 3. And then young Billy Shorty made it 4, and Celtic were heading for a record score.
Oh, Hamden in the sun, Celtic 7 and Rangers 1. All my days I will sing in praise of the Celtic team that played that day.
Geordie Neville with the desperate dive, he couldn't stop Moken from making it 5. And then young Billy with a superb flick, sure he completed a great hat-trick.
Oh, Hamden in the sun, Celtic 7 and Rangers 1. All my days I will sing in praise of the Celtic team that played that day.
Then just to make the Rangers sick, Fernie made it 7 with a penalty kick. And Charlie Tully, sure he's on the ball, he's taking the rise out of Ian McCall.
Oh, Hamden in the sun, Celtic 7 and Rangers 1. All my days I will sing in praise of the Celtic team
that played that day. Oh, Hamlet in the sun, Celtic 7 and Rangers 1. All my days I will sing in praise of the Celtic team that played that day.
There is no more sacred ground in all of Scotland than that of Parkhead, home of the famous Glasgow Celtic football team. And we're very proud to have played on that very pitch.
It was far across the sea when the devil got a hold of me. He wouldn't set me free, so he kept me sold for ransom. Na 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 na. I'm a sailor man from Glasgow town. I've roamed this world around and round. He's the meanest thing that I had found in all me days of wandering. Na 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 na. And I could see his evil eyes. What's then he took me by surprise. Take me to your paradise. I want to see the jungle. Na 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 na. Here we go again. We're on the road again. We're on the road again. We're on our way to paradise. We love the jungle deep. That's where the lion sleeps. For then those evil eyes, they have no place in paradise. Graffiti on the wall just as the sun was going down. I see graffiti on the wall of the cells, of the cells. Graffiti on the wall, it says we're magic, we're magic. Graffiti on the wall. Graffiti on the wall. And it says ooh ah up the rat, say ooh ah up the rat. Ooh ah up the rat, say ooh ah up the rat. Ooh ah up the rat, say ooh ah up the rat. Ooh ah up the rat, say ooh ah up the rat. Ooh ah up the rat, say ooh ah up the rat. Ooh ah up the rat, say ooh ah up the rat. We went through each jungle deep, for the paradise that we did seek was no trip for the weak. There waltzing with the natives, na 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 na. From the Amazon to Borneo, from Africa to Tokyo, to the darkest jungles of the world, but nowhere could I lose them. Na 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 na. Around in circles every way, he turned to me and he did say, I think you're leading me astray. I want your soul, me bio. Na 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 na. Here we go again. We're on the road again. We're on the road again. We're on our way to paradise. We love the jungle deep. That's where the lion sleeps. For then those evil eyes, they have no place in paradise. Graffiti on the wall just as the sun was going down. I see graffiti on the wall of the cells, of the cells. Graffiti on the wall, it says we're magic, we're magic. Graffiti on the wall. Graffiti on the wall. It says ooh ah up the rat, say ooh ah up the rat. Ooh ah up the rat, say ooh ah up the rat. Ooh ah up the rat, say ooh ah up the rat. Ooh ah up the rat, say ooh ah up the rat. Ooh ah up the rat. ra, say ooh ah up the ra. Ooh ah up the ra, say ooh ah up the ra.
Near Aranmore, in the county Galway, one pleasant evening in the month of May, I spied a damsel. She was young and handsome, her beauty fairly took my breath away. She wore no jewels, no costly diamonds, no paint, no powder, no none at all. She wore a bonnet with a ribbon on it, and around her shoulders was the Galway shawl. Kept on walking, she kept on talking, till her father's cottage came into view. Said she, come in, sir, and meet me father, and play to please him the foggy dew. I play the blackbird and the stack of barley, Rodney's glory and the foggy view. She sang each note like an Irish linnet, and tears stood in her eyes of blue. No jewels, no costly diamonds, no paint, no powder, no none at all. She wore a bonnet with a ribbon on it, and around her shoulders was the Galway shawl. Was early, all in the morning, I hit the road for old Donegal. Said she, goodbye, sir. She cried and kissed me, but my heart remained with the Galway shawl. She wore no jewels, no costly diamonds, not paint, not powder, no none at all. She wore a bonnet with a ribbon on it, and around her shoulders was the Galway shawl.
Among the bravest Irons ever saw. And cross my lad, the fire burns through, the patriotic flame will never die. And when you hear the bods will cry, it will be the poison man from Crossmaglen. At night you hear us and us roar, Armalites are heard across the land. The IRA, the spirit soar, in all the reckoning and home, they'll pay dear. They're all leaving Ireland's bloody snow. And cross Macallan, the fire burns through. The patriotic flame will never die. And when you hear the battle cry, it will be the fighting man across Macallan. Here we go! Patriotic flame will never die. And when you hear the battle cry, it will be the fighting man from across the land. We'll not give up, or will we fucking to a free until Ireland's out of British hands. We'll never rest until we see Britannia's rule driven from our hand. In cross Macallan, the fire burns through, the patriotic flame will never die. And when you hear the battle cry, will be the fighting man from across Macallan. On you know, across Macallan. Come on, Carrickdale, let's make some noise. Come on, everybody can do better. And cross Macallan. Where in cross Macallan, the fire burns through, the patriotic flame will never die. And when you hear the battle cry, it will be the fighting man from across Macallan. Okay, folks, that's a little song for the old songs. We've been starting playing a wee while ago, and most people seem to enjoy it. So we're gonna now sing it. A song called Helicopter Song. So let's see y'all sing it. One, two, 3, 4. And it's soft like a bird, and it's so hard to say. 3 men are missing. the sand order and the joy. And it's up like a bird and over the city. 3 men are missing, I heard the warden cry. It must have been a bird that flew up to the prison, or one of these new ministers says the water enjoy. Oh, thanks very much indeed, thank you.
There's another one of John and the Boys' own songs.
Here we come from Belfast town, Kerry City, County Down. The County Tully are from Bray. You can come along and sing behind the crest the Hickey tree. But don't you sing boys of the old brigade, 'cause Fergus has said no, those tunes will have to go. These rebel songs no longer can be played, 'cause we've made ourselves a hang to polish up our rank. So don't you sing boys of the old brigade. You can sing of Major Brown against the famine and the crown. The fields of Athenry just makes the grave. You can sing Glendaly's tone and you'll never walk alone. But don't you sing boys of the old brigade. Here we go. Hey, the campaign's underway. Pete McLean has had a say. A loyalist through and through, it has been said. He has made a lot of cash, and he hides his foreign sash, and he doesn't know boys of the old brigade. So if it's no more Cross McGlen, up the round of Fingin men, shot south of Gary alone must not be played. The Broad Black River has to go, take it down and say hello. And don't you sing boys of the old brigade. So children moms and dads, do not sing where are the lads who stood with me when history was made. And don't sing of Graham McCree and how you love to see the boys of the old brigade.
Fergus says no. These tunes will have to go.
Oh, Father, why are you so sad on this great Easter morn? When our Irishmen have come and land of land they were
us some pub, man.
Ally bally bee, sitting on your mammy's knee, greeting for a wee bobby to buy mere coulter's candy. Our wee Jeanie was getting awfully thin, a muckle of beans covered her with skin. Now she's getting a wee double chin, they soaking coulter's candy. Ally bally bee, sitting on your mammy's knee, greeting for a wee bobby to buy mere coulter's candy. Our wee Annie's greeting tea, what can poor wee mammy do? I give them a penny between them twain to buy mere coulter's candy. Ally bally bee, sitting on your mammy's knee, greeting for a wee bobby to buy mere coulter's candy. Here's old Coulter coming round, wi' a basket on his croon, trotting all the bairnies round, we selling Coulter's candy. Ally bally bee, sitting on your mammy's knee, greeting for a wee bobby to buy mere Coulter's candy. Coulter, you're an awful man, you rob your granny when you can. You've all the bairnies' stomachs rang, you dirty clarty candy. Ally bally bee, sitting on your mammy's knee, greeting for a wee bobby to buy mere Coulter's candy.
Oh, you can't shove your granny off the bus. Off the bus! Oh, you can't shove your granny off the bus. Oh, you can't shove your granny, for she's your mammy's mammy. Oh, you can't shove your granny off the bus. A singing I will if you will, so will I. So will I. A singing I will if you will, so will I. Singing I will if you will. I will if you will. I will if you will, so will I. You can shove your granny off the bus. Off the bus! And you can shove your granny off the bus. And you can shove your other granny, for she's your daddy's mommy. You can shove your other granny off the bus. A singing I will if you will, so will I. So will I! A singing I will if you will, so will I. A singing I will if you will. I will if you will. I will if you will, so will I. You can shove your drunken uncle off the bus. Off the bus! And you can shove your drunken uncle off the bus. And you can shove your drunken uncle, but he needs another bottle. You can shove your drunken uncle off the bus. A singing I will if you will, so will I. So will I! A singing I will if you will, so will I. A singing I will if you will. I will if you will. I will if you will, so will I. You can shove your ugly cousin off the bus. Off the bus! And you can shove your ugly cousin off the bus. And you can shove your ugly cousin, for she's regular a dozen. You can shove your ugly cousin off the bus. A singing I will if you will, so will I. So will I! A singing I will if you will, so will I. A singing I will if you will. I will if you will. I will if you will, so will I. You can shove your baby brother off the bus. Not your baby brother. You can shove your baby brother off the bus. Oh, that's okay. You can shove your baby brother. It's okay 'cause there's more others. You can shove your baby brother off the bus. A singing I will if you will, so will I. So will I. A singing I will if you will, so will I. Singing I will if you will. I will if you will, I will if you will, so will I. Singing I will if you will, so will I. So will I. Singing I will if you will, so will I. Singing I will if you will, I will if you will, I will if you will, so will I.
I'm a skyscraper wing, I live on the 19th floor. I'm no going out to play anymore, 'cause since we moved to Castlemilk I'm wasting away. 'Cause I'm getting one less meal every day. Oh, you can't fling pieces out a 20-story flat. 700 hungry wings, I'll testify to that. If it's butter, cheese or jelly, if the breeder's plain or pan, the odds against it reaching out are 90-91. On the first day, Mama threw me a dodder hovisbroom. It came skiting out the window and went up instead of down. Now every 27 hours it comes back into sight, for my piece went into orbit and became a satellite. Oh, you can't fling pieces out a 20-story flat. 700 hungry wings, I'll testify to that. If it's butter, cheese or jelly, if the breeder's plain or pan, the odds against it reaching earth are 90-91. On the second day, my mammy thought she'd try another go. The Salvation Army band was playing down below. Onward Christian Soldiers was the piece they should have played, but the Oompa Man was playing on my piece and marmalade. Oh, you can't fling pieces out a 20-story flat. 700 hungry wings, I'll testify to that. If it's butter, cheese or jelly, if the breeder's plain or pan, the odds against it reaching earth are 90-91. And on the third day, my mammy thought she'd try just once again. She went and hit the pilot, oh, a fast, low-flying plane. He scraped it off his goggles, shouting through the intercom, the Clydeside Reds have got me way a bleeding chili bomb. Oh, you can't fling pieces out a 20-story flat. 700 hungry wings, I'll testify to that. If it's butter, cheese or jelly, if the breeder's plain or pan, the odds against it reaching earth are 90-91. We have rode away to Oxfam to try and get some aid, and all the winds in Castlemilk have formed a peace brigade. We're gone to march to Georgie Square to claim our civil rights, like the Mayor pushes our peace-flinging heights. Oh, you can't fling pieces out a 20-story flat. 700 hungry wings, I'll testify to that. If it's butter, cheese or jelly, if the breeder's plain or pan, the odds against it reaching earth are 90-91.
Thank you. You know, it was a match the other day, a football game. Football game. It was between, you know who. There was a wee man standing next to me and he kept shouting, "Kill everybody, kill everybody, kill everybody." I said, "Who do you support?" He said, "Nobody, my brother's an undertaker." But even at that, who would like to leave this city? Have you ever sat at night and thought what would happen if you had to leave Glasgow? Well, the other night I was thinking about it, and I thought about all the things I would have to do if I ever left old Glasgow behind. Now I'm leaving Glasgow forever. I'm seeing Tatachirigo. All my old ties I must savor, go. I'm sailing away over the ocean to the land where the buildings are tall. I don't need your tune any longer, so I'll give it away to you all. I the Celtic, the Rangers in Ibrox can dwell. Plenty of bookies stay looked all your lines. I'll leave Partick Thistle as well. The Packies can have Paddy's Market, the bars as well, I don't mind. I'll leave you all something for Auld Lang Syne when I leave old Glasgow behind. I tried to get someone to buy it, I tried my hardest to sell. A millionaire offered a penny, so I threw in Rossi as well. The tune's in an awful condition, that's why I'm going to shift. I'm sailing away to the old USA. You can have Glasgow back in our gift. I'll leave the Kelvin Grove Park for the lovers, and Sucky Hall Street for the clicks. Our own Rabbie Burns, he can have Georgie Square, and all the bad boys can have Nicks. The Toffs, they can have Newton Mearns, and Bearstein as well, I don't mind. I'll leave you all something for Auld Lang Syne when I leave old Glasgow behind. I'll leave the Ashfield track for the greyhounds, then somewhere to play pitch and toss. The tipsters and spouters can have the jail square, the Irish can have Gorbals Cross. I'll leave you a pub at each corner where all my old pals you will find. I'll leave you all something for Auld Lang Syne when I leave old Glasgow behind. I'll leave you all something for Auld Lang Syne when I leave old Glasgow behind.
I'll sing of a river I'm happy beside. The song that I sing is the song of the Clyde. Of all Scottish rivers, it's dearest to me. It flows from Lead Hills all the way to the sea. It borders the orchards of Lanark so fair, meanders through meadows with sheep grazing there. But from Glasgow to Greenock, in towns on each side, the hammer's ding-dong is the song of the Clyde. Oh, the river Clyde, the wonderful Clyde, the name of it thrills me and fills me with pride, and I'm satisfied, whate'er may betide. The sweetest of songs is the song of the Clyde. Imagine we've left Craig and Doran behind, and wind-happy yachts by Kilcreggan we find. At Cairn and Dunoon and in Ellen we stay. Then Scotland's Madeira, that's Rothsay they say. Or maybe by Fairley or Largs we will go, or over to Millcote that thrills people so. Maybe journey to Arran, it can't be denied. Those scenes all belong to the song of the Clyde. Oh, the river Clyde, the wonderful Clyde, the name of it fills me and fills me with pride, and I'm satisfied, whate'er may betide. The The sweetest of songs is the song of the Clyde. There's Paul Maudun at the Brummel, they're going down the water for the fair. There's Bob and Mary on the Govan ferry, wishing jet propulsion could be there. There's steamers cruising, and there's buddies snoozing, and there's laddies fishing frae the pier. And Pospa spying, very near expiring, as he rows aboard frae there to hear. With eyes a-flashing, it is voted smashing to be walking daily on the prom. And May and Evelyn are in seventh heaven as they stroll along with Dick and Tom. And Dumbarton Rock to every Jean and Jock extends a welcome that is high and wide. Seems to know that they are on their homeward way to hear the song of the Clyde. Oh, the River Clyde, the wonderful Clyde. The name of it fills me and fills me with pride. And I'm satisfied, whatever may betide. The sweetest of songs is the song of the Clyde. The sweetest of songs is the song of the Clyde.
Let the people sing their stories and their songs and the music of their native land. Their lullabies and battle cries and songs of hope and joy. So join us hand in hand. All across this ancient land, throughout the test of time, it was music that kept their spirits free. Those songs of yours and mine. For those who are in love, here's a song that's warm and tender. For those who are oppressed, in song you can put this. So liberate your mind and give your soul expression. Open up your hearts and I'll sing for you this song. Let the people sing their stories and their songs and the music of their native land. Their lullabies and battle cries and songs of hope and joy. So join us hand in hand. All across this ancient land, throughout the test of time, it was music that kept their spirits free. Those songs of yours and mine. It was back in ancient times, the Bob would tell his stories of heroes and of villains, of chieftains and nibblers. To the passages of time, with passion and of glory. To those who've gone before, I'll sing for you once more. Let the people sing their stories and their songs and the music of their native land. Their lullabies and battle cries and songs of hope and joy. So join us hand in hand. All across this ancient land, throughout the test of time, it was music that kept their spirits free. Those songs of yours and mine. Ireland, land of song, your music lives forever. Its valleys and its mountains, in its hills and in its glen. Our music did survive through famine and oppression. To a generation gone, I'll sing for you this song. Let the people sing their stories and their songs and the music of their native land. Their lullabies and battle cries and songs of hope and joy. So join us hand in hand. All across this ancient land, throughout the test of time, it was music that kept their spirits free. Those songs of yours and mine. Let the people sing their stories and their songs and the music of their native land. Their lullabies and battle cries and songs of hope and joy. So join us hand in hand. All
Armoured cars and tanks and guns came to take away our sons, but every man must stand behind the men behind the wire. Armoured cars and tanks and guns came to take away our sons, but every man must stand behind the men behind the wire. In the little streets of Belfast, in the dark of early morn, British soldiers came a-running, breaking little homes with scorn. Hear the sobs of crying children, dragging fathers from their bed. Watch the scene as helpless mothers watch the blood fall from their heads. Armoured cars and tanks and guns came to take away our sons, but every man must stand behind the men behind the wire. Armoured cars and tanks and guns came to take away our sons, but every man must stand behind the men behind the wire. Not for them a judge or jury, or indeed a crime at all. Being Irish means they're guilty, so they're guilty one and all. Round the world the truth will echo, Cromwell's men are here again. England's name again is sullied in the eyes of honest men. Armoured cars and tanks and guns came to take away our sons, but every man must stand behind the men behind the wire. Armoured cars and tanks and guns came to take away our sons, but every man must stand behind the men behind the wire. Proudly march behind our banner, proudly march behind our men. We will have them free to help us build a nation once again. On the people step together, proudly marching on your way. Never fear or never falter till the boys come home to stay. Armoured cars and tanks and guns came to take away our sons, but every man must stand behind the men behind the wire. Armoured cars and tanks and guns came to take away our sons, but every man must stand behind the men behind the wire.
There's a uniform that's hanging in what's known as Father's room. A uniform so simple in its style. It's got no braid of gold or silk, no hat with feather plume, yet me mother has preserved it all the while. One day she made me try it on, a wish of mine for years. In memory of your father, dear, she said. And when I put the Sam Brown on, she was smiling through her tears as she placed the broad black brimmer on me head.
It's just a broad black brimmer, ribbons frayed and torn by the careless whisk of many's about to breeze. An old trench coat that's all battle stained and worn, and breeches almost threadbare at the knees. A Sam Brown belt with the buckle big and strong, a holster that's been empty many's a day. But not for long. But when then came Ireland's freedom, the one should choose to lead them all wear the broad black brimmer of the IRA.
It was the uniform been worn by me father long ago, when he reached me mother's homestead on the run. It was the uniform been worn in that little church below. Now Father Mac, he blessed the pair as one. After truce and treaty and the parting of the ways, he wore it when he marched out with the rest.
And the best.
And when they bore his body down that rugged head upraised, they placed the broad black brimmer on his breast.
It's just a broad black brimmer, ribbons frayed and torn by the careless whisk of many's about the breeze. An old trench coat that's a battle stained and worn, and breeches almost threadbare at the knees. A Sam Brown belt with the buckle big and strong, and a holster that's been empty many's a day.
But not for long.
But when then came Ireland's freedom, the one should choose to lead them will wear the broad black brimmer of the IRA.
There's a uniform that's hanging in what's known as Father's room.
a uniform so simple in its style. It's got no braid of gold or silk, no hat with feather plume, yet me mother has preserved it all the while. One day she made me try it on, a wish of mine for years. In memory of your father dear, she said. And when I put the sambron on, she was smiling through her tears as she placed the broad black rimmer on me head.
It's just a broad black rimmer, a ribbon straight and torn by the careless whisk of many's a mountain breeze. An old trench coat that's a battle stained and worn, and breeches almost left bare at the knees. A Sam Brown belt with a buckle big and strong, and a holster that's been empty many's a day. But when men came Ireland's freedom, the one should choose to lead them would wear the broad black rimmer of the IRA.
I can hear the bells of Dublin in this lonely waiting room. The paper boys are singing in the rain. Not too long before they take us to the airport and the noise to get on board a transatlantic plane. We've got nothing left to stay for, we've got no more left to say, and there isn't any work for us to do. So farewell, ye boys and girls, another bloody flight of ours. Our best asset is our best export too. It's not murder, fear or famine that makes us leave this time. We're not going to join McAlpine's Fusiliers. We've got brains and we've got vision, we've got education too, and we just can't waste away the precious years. So we walk the streets of London and the streets of Baltimore, and we meet at night in several Boston bars. We're the leaders of the future, and we're far away from home, and we dream of you beneath the Irish stars. Take a look at Ellis Island and the lady in the bay, as Manhattan turns to face another Sunday. We just wonder what you're doing to bring us all back home, as we look forward to another Monday. For it's not the work that scares us, we don't mind an honest job, and we know things will get better once again. So 1,000 times adieu. We've got Bono and you too. All we're missing is the Guinness and the rain. So switch off your new computer, for the writing's on the wall. We're leaving as our fathers left before. Take a look at Dublin Airport,
and the boat that leaves North Wall. There'll be no youth unemployment anymore. For we're over here in Queensland and in parts of New South Wales. We're on the seas and airways and the train. But when we see better days, those big airplanes go both ways, and we'll all be coming back to you again. Yes, we'll all be coming back to you again.
Well, bugger off, you bastards, bugger off. Bugger off, you bastards, bugger off. Take a herd of bloody swine who refuse to leave the trough. You'll get no more this evening, so you bastards, bugger off. Will you blame the audience of my old time just passed? Now don't you be letting the door hit you in the ass. You've been a splendid audience, but enough is enough. We take it very kindly if you'd all just bugger off. Bugger off, you bastards, bugger off. Bugger off, you bastards, bugger off. Like a herd of bloody swine who refuse to leave the trough. You'll get no more this evening, so you bastards bugger off. Here's to the barkeeps and the waitresses who've been serving you your beer. They've put up with your noxious breath and your sniffing drunken leers. Be leaving all your money on the table when you go. Tomorrow you'll have a throbbing head and nothing else to show. So bugger off, you bastards, bugger off. Bugger off, you bastards, bugger off. Like a herd of bloody swine who refuse to leave the trough. You'll get no more this evening, so you bastards, bugger off. Here's to all the lovely ladies who might be waiting for the band and thinking one of them might make a charming one-night stand. Oh, please don't be offended, girls, the song's not meant for you, and we're happy to oblige you when this nasty job is through. Bugger off, you bastards, bugger off. Bugger off, you bastards, bugger off. Like a herd of bloody swine who refuse to leave the trough. You'll get no more this evening, so you bastards bugger off. So now you're promising the ladies a night of loving bliss, when truth be told you're far too drunk to stand up straight and piss. So give it up, you bloody socks, you'll not be getting laid, and the sooner that you're out the door, the sooner we'll be paid. Bugger off, you bastards, bugger off. Bugger off, you bastards, bugger off. Like a herd of bloody swine who refuse to leave the trough. You'll get no more this evening, so you bastards bugger off. Well, bugger off, you bastards bugger off. Bugger off, you bastards bugger off. Like a herd of bloody swine who refuse to leave the trough. You'll get no more this evening, so you bastards bugger off. You'll get no more this evening, so you bastards bugger off. Peace and love.
Everybody needs a little help sometime. No one stands alone. Makes no difference if you're just a child like me, or a king upon a throne. For there are no exceptions. We all stand in the line. Everybody needs a friend. Let me tell you of mine. He's my forever friend, my leave me never friend. From darkest night to rainbow's end, he's my forever friend. Even when I turn away, he cares for me. His love no one can shake. Even as I walk away, he's by my side. With every breath I take. And sometimes I forget him. My halo fails to shine. Sometimes I'm not his friend, but he is always mine. He's my forever friend, my leave me never friend. From darkest night to rainbow's end, he's my forever friend. If you still don't know the one I'm talking of, I think it's time you knew. Long ago and far away, upon a cross, my friend died for you. So if you'd like to meet him and don't know what to do, ask my friend into your heart, and he'll be your friend too. He's my forever friend, my leave me never friend. From darkest night to rainbow's end, he's my forever friend. He's my forever friend.
We'll sing a song, a soldier's song, with cheering, rousing chorus, as round our blazing fires we throng the starry heavens o'er us, impatient for the coming fight. And as we wait the morning light here in the side